Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Frost, and welcome to the Iron Harvest Review. Iron Harvest is a newly released steampunk-style RTS game that was developed by King Art and published by Deep Silver. It's set in the alternate reality of the year 1920, during the aftermath of World War I. This alternate reality being the war was not fought with just man, but machine. Awesome machines. In this game, there are three factions that you'll be playing as. The Polonians, possibly the French or the Polish. Still haven't figured that one out yet. The Rusviets, the Russians, and the Saxonians, the Germans. All three of which are on the verge of another great war. You start the game playing as the Polonians, and the campaign transitions into three arcs where you play as each faction. That's all I'm going to reveal about the story. To start things off, the art design for this game is beautiful. I am such a fan of the steampunk style in general, and to see King Art bring it to life in this way, it was like a dream come true for me. Plus, the art for the loading screens is freaking stunning. I mean, look at that. And it is refreshing to see that despite this being an alternative reality, each faction has clothing, colors, and an overall style similar to what was actually worn in World War I. Well, the foot soldiers at least. Maybe not these guys. Either way, whoever was behind the art for this game deserves a raise, especially whoever did the mechs. I mean, look at these mechs.
Something done?
Into the fray!
What's the plan then? It'll be good, isn't it?
This outcome is close to my projections. Taking fire!
This is it, am I?
Nothing to it. Soldiers defeated.
Yeah, she's a...
That is badass! The particle effects are amazing, with explosions rocking the ground, leaving craters and sending debris flying. Mechs will smash through buildings that break apart into hundreds of pieces that actually stay littering the map, and nothing is more satisfying than setting up a good defensive line that tears through enemies in a spectacular display of firepower. But anyway, that's enough about aesthetics. Let's dig into the juicy meat of this game. The downside is this. If you have ever played RTS games like Company of Heroes or Sudden Strike, then Iron Harvest might feel a bit watered down in terms of, well, the unit variety and the overall versatility of each unit. This is kind of counterbalanced by the ability for basic infantry units to change their class on the go, simply by picking up weapons of a different classed enemy who has been defeated on the battlefield. Basically, riflemen can pick up a machine gunner to turn into machine gunners, and then said machine gunners could pick up a flamethrower to turn into flamethrower guys. Just look and see for yourself.
got a lot of stuff for lightning and cold shit.
Exactly.
I've even got a frost pet thing that comes out, look. An ice tolerant.
Yeah.
He fights for me.
He boosts, if you hover, you can see there it says increases your accuracy and critical strike chance.
Where the fuck?
It's a very cool feature, but it doesn't actually change the fact that whatever gun they may be holding, these units can really only do two things: run and shoot. All infantry units get one ability that is unlocked when a specific unit reaches a veteran rank. It's just when they get enough battle experience. All that ability really does is increase their rate of fire for a few seconds. There really isn't anything else you can do to buff them, other than put them in cover or have them enter a building. The mechs, on the other hand, are a little bit better. Each mech, unfortunately, still only has one ability that's unlocked at veteran rank, but at least that ability differs from mech to mech. One mech unlocks the ability to fire missiles, while another unlocks the ability to lock itself down to increase defense and damage. Still not a whole lot, but it's something. The only benefit I can see from its simplified mechanics is that it could be a good first step for players new to the RTS genre to jump in and really learn how to play this style of game. Because I will admit, sometimes RTS games can be a lot to handle. Even this one.
What am I supposed to do?
Very well. You can do that. Oh, nice. Might as well do it.
Like, what the f?
No.
Whoa, what am I supposed to do here? I really have no idea. Huh?
Oh, and the other thing. The ending. The f***ing ending. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but oh boy. The ending leaves you on such a cliffhanger, and I hate it when games do that, because you know they're setting you up to buy the next one when it comes out, if it comes out eventually. Either that, or it's for the DLC that comes with the deluxe edition.
Jesus. Oh, that's it? What? That can't be the end? I thought it was gonna keep going. No!
I mean, you can have a good, fulfilling ending and still have people ready and willing to buy the next game when it comes out. You don't need to try and hook me with a cliffhanger, especially when I'm already hooked. Now you're just digging in another one and it f***ing hurts. I feel like SpongeBob from that episode with the hooks.
I mean, look at me! I'm hooked!
It's in there pretty deep.
Okay, now that I got that out of the way, here's the upside. That's about everything that's wrong with this game. And for a game that was primarily crowd-funded, that's pretty damn good. The community stated very clearly they wanted KingArt to focus development efforts on a good campaign. And that's exactly what they did. A full-fledged storyline, decent voice acting for decent cutscenes, and being able to choose between an English and native version for voiceovers is a really nice touch. I played the English one first, but I plan to go back and play this game again with the native languages for an added immersion. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and play it again because this game was an absolute blast.
A little ready.
I really don't know how else to describe it than that. I enjoyed almost every second of it. The campaign is one of the best in the genre, in my opinion, and it transitions from faction to faction really well. Whenever I was switched to an opposing team, I always thought to myself, man, I'm going to hate the hero I was given. But it was surprisingly the opposite. I always ended up loving every character I was introduced to. Well, everyone except Zubov. That guy.
Where is my father?
Your father failed to give me the information we needed. Well, at least I got something out of it. Hey, honey!
You bastard!
Language, young lady!
Having multiple heroes on the field and figuring out how to play to their specific strengths and weaknesses really livened up the game. And most of the heroes have their own badass animal companion, like Wojtek the bear. Not only can he tank huge amounts of damage, he can also heal nearby allies in the vicinity.
Shh, quiet. There are Roosevits in the woods.
Look at him.
On top of that, this game has a base building meta game. For most missions, you have to secure resource nodes, iron and oil, and those resources allow your engineers to build a barracks to train infantry, or a workshop to build mechs, each of which can be upgraded to house better units. Not only that, engineers can repair damaged mechs, They can build 3 kinds of bunker, depending on faction and veterancy. They can lay down walls of sandbags and barbed wire, and they can plant anti-mech mines, making them an almost invaluable asset if used properly. Despite its few shortcomings and the crappy cliffhanger ending, Iron Harvest delivers hours of fun, strategic, massive, and destructive combat, and it is a challenge. There are some missions you will find yourself in a stalemate, just cranking out unit after unit, fighting tooth and nail, and paying dearly for every inch of ground you take. And it's only with one lucky move or the proper utilization of a mech's ability that you gain the upper hand and are able to gather the momentum you need to lead a push that eventually wipes out the enemy.
Okay, save. Finally. Now it's a front. Now I don't have to worry about fighting on 2 fronts. My God, what a
Take me to the fight.
pain in the ass that was. But I mean, it's good. Like, you don't want an easy RTS game. You want a challenge in
You
one.
name it, we'll build it.
Oh my God,
Am I needed?
I'm loving this. I'm absolutely loving this.
What you need?
I mean, this game took me nearly 26 hours to beat, and I haven't even played the multiplayer yet. For $50, that's pretty damn worth it. Of course, the game offers a $70 deluxe edition that I mentioned earlier, and it comes with a mini campaign and some other bonuses. At the time of this video, I haven't bought it yet because I just wanted to review the base game, but it was so damn good, I actually want to buy it to support the developers. And you should too. This game has been getting a lot of crap in the reviews I've been seeing, and I really don't know why. You have to remember, this game was crowdfunded, and KingArt is an independent developer with a team of around 70 people. They aren't a subsidiary of a multi-million-dollar company. This game isn't a AAA title, and I'm not comparing it to them. This was developed by Creative Assembly, the staff of nearly 10 times that of KingArt. I would be a little more critical, but that's just not the case. This game was a clear passion project for the developers, and you can see it in almost every aspect of its design. I like to give credit where credit is due, and this game deserves a lot of it. That's why Iron Harvest earns an honest 8 out of 10 from me, for its intense combat, spectacular and unique design, memorable story, and of course, the mechs. If there was just a bit more unit variety, and the units themselves were a little more fleshed out, this game could have been a 9 or even a 10 out of 10, but it just didn't quite hit that mark. But that's okay. All in all, if you are a fan of the RTS genre, or even steampunk in general, go out and buy this game right now. Support the developers, and I promise you will find something in it that you will love. Its style and lore is a breath of fresh air in the genre, and something that should be appreciated by everyone who loves RTS games.
That was so
Oh my
good.
God.
That was so good. Oh, I mean, I'm so angry that it ended there, but wow. What a game. I don't think I've ever been that immersed in an RTS. Especially like one with that good of a story. That was amazing. Oh, brilliant. Well done. Well done indeed. Wow.
Thank you all so much for watching, and remember, this is my opinion. You have every right to disagree. In fact, I'm interested to hear your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Or maybe a suggestion about another game I should review. Also, check out my Twitch channel. I live stream pretty frequently, and it'd be awesome to see you guys in the chat. As always, this has been your friendly neighborhood gamer Frost, signing off.